Colton, look at this peach. Isn't it beautiful? It's the most beautiful peach in the whole world, and it's just for you. Welcome back to Ness Hacks. Today, I am going to be making peach cobbler. I am going to be sharing with you a peach cobbler recipe that has been in my family for over 100 years. And it was passed down from my great aunt Mary, who lived on a peach orchard in southern Indiana. And shout out to all you southern Indiana folks. Your soil rocks, and every fruit down there, well, maybe not every fruit, but a large variety of fruits do very well in that soil, especially peaches. And when I went down there to go visit a peach orchard down there, the peaches were seriously this big. Like, they were as big as my head. And they were so juicy. The recipe that we're going to be making is quite simple, and it's pretty different from some of the other peach cobbler recipes that you find on the internet. And it's seriously pie crust, prepared pie dough if you have it, or if you're feeling very adventurous, you can always make your own pie crust. You need, like, I don't know, everything's fine. I'm using 11 to 12 peaches for this recipe. All right, so I have some prepared pie crust, and I know that some of you will give me a lot of hate, lots of hate from different places around the world for using pie crust, prepared pie crust, but I'm terribly sorry. I've got an 8x11 dish, Pyrex dish. You can, I think, use 9x13 if you want. And honestly, you know, you can make like a big ass peach cobbler. That would be for a lot of people. You can get a really big tray and put as much pie crust on there as will fit, and just roll it out and put as many peaches on there as you want. All right, so I've got my dish here. This is, again, an 8x11. All right, so this is how it should look. Okay, the dough is all around the pan. And then we're gonna get maybe like a dozen peaches, and they should be ripe. They should not be super hard. You know, if you got them from the grocery store and they're a little bit on the hard side, just wait a few days. You know, put them on the kitchen table or something, and in a couple of days they'll be ready to go. And we're gonna cut them up like so. All right, so we're gonna take our peach. We're gonna go all the way around with our knife. Give it a spin, and it should come out, okay? Then we're going to peel the skin of the peach off. We're gonna put our 1/2 of a peach down on the pie crust, just like that. See how it's all like nestled in there cutely? All right, so these peaches are no Indiana peaches, and certainly no Georgia peaches, so they're gonna need a little bit of help from yours truly, but also from butter. So I've got a few tablespoons of melted butter, and I'm going to brush the melted butter on top of each peach. All right, so once I've brushed all the peaches with the melted butter, then I'm gonna put a couple of tablespoons of sugar. Just gonna sprinkle. This is granulated sugar. Just regular white granulated sugar. Maybe about a teaspoon of cinnamon. Just a little bit, doesn't have to be crazy. Here, so I'm gonna put in the oven. I'm gonna put it into a 350 Fahrenheit preheated oven, and I'm gonna put it in for about 20 minutes. Peaches, 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 peaches. I have a peach cobbler here that is out of the oven. It is cooled, so it's not like scalding hot, and it's fine for me to dig in. This is what it looks like. I think it looks really good. Yay. I'm gonna dig into this. All right, so let's take a bite. Let's see. We have peach. Yum. That is how I remember it. You kind of have this like intermingling of pie crust and peach. I think the only thing that's missing here is some ice cream. I think the cinnamon's a nice touch, but you certainly don't have to add cinnamon. You know, if you are privileged enough to live in an area where you've got great peaches, I mean really good peaches, flavorful, they will speak for themselves here in the cobbler. You don't have to add cinnamon, you don't have to add sugar, you don't have to add butter. And to be honest with you, my great aunt Mary, she added none of those things because the peaches just spoke for themselves. And this is how she made it. If you have a mess of peaches that you're just looking to do something with, then making a peach cobbler is certainly my go-to. And I hope that you enjoy this as much as I do.